Okay, this is dispatch services, and we've got to identify each of the accounts as either an asset, liability, owner's equity, revenue, or expense account, and then state in each case whether the normal balance, okay, what the account usually is a debit or a credit. Okay, like you don't have negative expenses, and hopefully you don't have negative cash. Okay, that's the idea. So one way that you can like cheat a little bit, and you can have a T account that has the assets and expenses on this side, okay, on the debit side, because all of these increase with the debit. Okay, and then on the credit side, liabilities, equity, except for drawing, okay, this is going to be the opposite, and revenue all increase with a credit. Okay, and if it increases with a debit, then it decreases with a credit. On the liability side, if this increases with a credit, it decreases with a debit. Okay, and the accounts that are going to go up and down are right in here. Okay, the more or less current asset and liability accounts. Okay, so accounts payable would be a liability with a normal credit balance. Accounts receivable would be here. That's an asset with a normal debit balance. Okay, now you want to be able to do these problems without looking at any answers, and as soon as you've got to look something up, you know it's not in your head. Okay, the capital account would be an equity account, and that would have a credit balance. The drawing account would also be an equity account, but that is a contra equity account. It holds the opposite balance. That has a debit balance because it subtracts from that capital account. Okay? Cash is an asset, and it has a normal debit balance. Fees earned is a revenue account and has a normal credit balance. Office equipment is an asset account, and it has a normal debit balance. Rent expense is an expense account, and it has a normal debit balance because that's what expenses have. Supplies is an asset account, and that has a normal debit balance. And wage expense is an expense account with a normal debit balance. Okay, and this is one way, like if you get stuck, you can look back on this and it should get you started. Okay? All right.